Hey fam, it's your girl Jasmine, and looky here, it seemed like California Governor Gavin Newsom thinks the Democratic Party's brand is toxic.
The Democratic brand is toxic right now. We had a high water mark 2 weeks ago, and that was a CNN poll at 29% favorability. It's dropped in the NBC poll down to 27%.
Oh, this is rich, pun intended. Newsom out here sounding like he just stumbled upon the Democratic Party at a crime scene, pointing fingers like he wasn't one of the architects of the mess. Yeah, the brand is toxic. You will get no argument from me on that. But if it's poison, you've been spoon-feeding the venom for years, Newsom. We talk down to people. We talk past people. What you mean is you talk down to people and you talk past people. And now you're over here diagnosing the problem like you haven't been the walking, talking embodiment of every elitist stereotype Republicans love to weaponize. You've been the poster boy for limousine liberalism, dishing out progressive platitudes while hosting cocktail parties at vineyards. And now you want credit for stating the obvious? Get the fuck out of here. And before you start waxing poetic about reaching across the aisle and having some big bipartisan revival, how about you try actually talking to your own damn party first? The black and brown voters who keep dragging this party's sorry ass over the finish line every election. The working class folks who keep getting the just wait your turn speech from guys like you while you preach from your eco-friendly billionaire adjacent pedestal. The Democratic brand is toxic? Yeah, no kidding. But if you're going to call out the rot, maybe you start with the parts you help putrefy. You don't get to spend years helping to build the mess and then show up with a megaphone like some whistleblower. Fix your own mess, Gavin. Then maybe you can start talking. You know, Gavin Newsom plays gatekeeper when it comes to parole decisions in California, denying countless requests because the person didn't show enough remorse, take ownership of their crime, or admit guilt. Funny how that same standard of accountability evaporates when it's Newsom himself on the hook. Suddenly, he's diagnosing the Democratic Party's toxicity like some innocent bystander instead of the guy who's been helping to mix the poison. Pointing fingers at the broader system like he hasn't been one of its most prominent architects. If personal responsibility is such a sticking point for Newsom when it comes to parole, maybe he should try applying it to himself. Because if he could demand people admit their mistakes and show remorse to earn a second chance, then he should be willing to do the same when it comes to the mess he's helped make of the Democratic Party's brand. Anything less is just hypocrisy dressed up as leadership. And this is exactly why we have to call out this bullshit, even when it's coming from our own damn party. Because if we don't, guys like Newsom will keep feeding us the same garbage with a fresh coat of performative outrage and expect us to applaud.
Bitch, I said what I said.